So one thing I really respect about the Army is their ability to make you just love, not really love, but just getting used to waking up early. Like even though it's, sometimes this is the time where people normally go to sleep, like I don't feel tired at all. I went to bed at like 6 p.m. yesterday, and like I told like a couple of my friends, and they were like, "How are you doing that?" And I was like, I have no idea, but it makes you disciplined enough to realize that you do have to wake up at a certain time, so you have to go to bed at a certain time. So that aspect of it, I love. So yeah, like I said before, we're doing land nav today. 8 points in 5 hours, I believe, so it shouldn't be too bad. I haven't done land nav in a few months just because, like with the whole virus and everything, I haven't gone to like an exercise, like a field training exercise in maybe 10 months. So I'll be a little rough, but we'll see how everything goes. Oh man. So we just got back. Let me sit you down. So we just got back. So I found 8 points out of 8. So one didn't have like one of the markers on it. It had like a PT belt. And I swear I was right there, so I just wrote PT belt. Obviously that didn't count. So I only ended up getting 7. But fine by me. 5 was passing, so. But yeah, now I'm about to shower, check myself for so many ticks, and then yeah, we're gonna throw some grenades today, and then I think we're done probably around like 3. So it's 9 now, but at this point I've been up for 8 hours. So all right, things are finally a little less hectic, so I can explain what is going on. All right, sorry. So things are finally a little less hectic. So now I'm just gonna explain kind of like what I'm kind of doing. And like some of my plans going forward. So, well, right now I'm eating this weird meal. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but so I just hit chest. I'm actually trying to hit 315 on bench press. I believe I'm at a 230 right now. So I finally benched the first time like last week, and last time I benched was maybe March before the whole virus and gyms closed down. Anyway, so I hit chest. This is a whole wheat wrap with grilled chicken, and I had some garlic hummus, which I'm a big fan of. So I spread that on the wrap, and then I put the chicken on it, and then I put like shredded cheese. So it's a little, I don't know how it's gonna taste. But anyways, so right now I'm at Chemical Bolic, which is basic officers leaders course. So the job that I got in the Army is chemical. So I'm a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear pretty much officer. So while I'm here, I'll be here for 17 and a half weeks. It's in Missouri, and pretty much we have class starting from like 8:30 every day until like noon, break for lunch, and then we come back around like 1, and we end around like 4 or 5. So on top of that, I'm also competing for this Ranger School slot. So in the chemical world, Ranger School it's kind of competitive just because we don't get that many slots, especially for, C.B.R.N officers. So I made this team that's now training for the next 10 weeks. And we're going to be assessed based on how well we do in our, class compared to our peers. That we have training pretty much every day, some recovery days here and there, but it's, ruck marches at a 12, 13-minute pace. Anywhere from 35 to 65 pounds. We do lifts, things like that. So the next 10 weeks we'll do that. We'll go to a board, we'll be assessed, and whoever gets that slot, I'm hoping all 4 of us can get it who made the team, but I believe it's maybe 1 or 2. We'll stay here and we'll train, and then we go to Ranger School in the January time frame. So pretty much that's what's going on with me. Ranger School is something that's always been kind of on my radar. When I first started ROTC in 2016, I never really thought that I would actually do it, but I knew it was something that, I knew that it was like the whole thing to do, and there was a lot of people who were, like hardcore and stuff doing it, and that was kind of like a bad way of looking at it. But as I got older and more mature, I started to realize that it's much more than just, having a tab. A lot of the greatest leaders that I know personally in the military, mentors of myself, they have all had the tab, and it's not the reason that they're like the way they are, but it's definitely something that allowed them to be pushed mentally and, you know, really like lock in, you know, how they are as a person. And I know that it's going to be, you know, a tough training. It's one of the hardest schools in the military, but I'm prepared for it. So mentally, you know, I can't say I'm going to be any certain way until I get there. You know, obviously I think I'm strong now mentally, but, you know, once you're up for days on end with barely any sleep, barely any food, you know, that's when your true colors come out. So hopefully in a few months or so, I'll be able to look back at this video and, you know, talk to you guys about, you know, how it actually was. But as of now, you know, that's what I'm training for. So yeah, I'll update you guys more. I'm gonna make a video just on my benching progress, because I'm finally like dedicating time to actually get a good bench in. I'm not really big on numbers, but you know, it's pretty cool to have a 315 bench. So that's what I'm working towards. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. You know, it's mostly just for me kind of to progress, to like journey my progress and everything like that. But I hope you guys find some joy out of it and some motivation. And I'll see you guys next time. I feel pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm a fan.